I'm a professor of statistics and machine learning at the ENSA Paris since 2006. My work mainly focuses on Bayesian computation.
I am an associate professor of economics at CREST IP Paris. My research is mainly focused on urban economics and economic geography.
My name is Caroline Hilleret. I am a professor at ENSA Paris, in charge of the Actuarial Science Master degree. I am a researcher at CREST in the Laboratory of Finance and Insurance.
I am a research professor at the National Center for Scientific Research, CNRS, and a professor at ENSA. I currently study the place of human labor in the global production networks of artificial intelligence, social inequalities in digital platform work, and the spread of online disinformation. A PhD thesis marks the beginning of a research career. Research itself is an exploration beyond the boundaries of established knowledge.
A PhD is the highest degree in higher education. It is also the only degree recognized worldwide. To obtain a PhD, one must undertake a research project for at least 3 years, which will lead to publication in scientific journals.
A PhD thesis involves producing innovative theoretical and empirical research results on a specific subject.
A doctorate is an intellectual adventure. It is a long journey during which the student learns a lot, both in terms of scientific content and academic behavior.
A PhD is a worthwhile pursuit for those really interested in this challenging but rewarding experience.
The role of a thesis supervisor is to help the doctoral candidate become an independent researcher. To this end, the supervisor must provide guidance on which research topics to choose.
There is no one right way to be an advisor. It depends a lot on the personalities of both the advisor and the advisee.
He also has to encourage the student to take more and more initiatives, and in particular to exchange, even collaborate with other researchers.
Of course, the role of the advisor changes over the course of the PhD, with the student becoming more and more autonomous over time and eventually focusing on a narrower set of projects.
Finally, the advisor must make sure that the work environment of the candidate is supportive and nurturing. This is really not a problem in our lab, as everybody is super friendly and helpful.
While the role of the supervisor is important, CREST economists strongly believe that all faculty are responsible for all doctoral students.
We don't train PhD students to stay and work with us, we train them to spread their wings.
In general, CREST is a very collegial department, and students are more than welcome, indeed strongly recommended, to meet with other professors to discuss their research.
Because the PhD is a first step in a research career, the role of the supervisor does not stop the day of the viva.
Let's be frank, the primary criterion for recruiting a future doctoral candidate is academic excellence. But that's not enough.
Past academic performance does not necessarily predict which students will do best during their doctoral studies. Motivation is also important.
I like having doctoral students who are curious, scientifically rigorous, and with a critical mind and who ask lots of questions. They have to show initiatives and curiosity to find out what's going on around them.
Autonomy and initiative are essential, but so are also a collaborative mindset and teamwork skills.
It's also important to establish a relationship of trust between the doctoral students and the supervisor. Supervising a thesis is a human adventure that lasts several years, and the path is not always linear.
Today, there are numerous career opportunities for data science thesis.
Academia remains a traditional path, but alternative opportunities in research are growing in think tanks, private research institutions, and research and development divisions of businesses, government agencies, and international organizations.
Fortunately, a PhD in economics can lead to very diverse and successful careers, whether in the private sector or in government.
Doing a thesis is a very enriching experience, which enables you to gain in expertise, rigor, and analytical capacity, all of which are assets to be leveraged in your professional career, whatever that may be.